In communities throughout the Pacific, there are disabled persons. In fact, 15% of the entire world populations are persons with disabilities. What does disability mean? Disability refers to those who have a long-term sensory, physical, psychosocial, intellectual or other impairments. These impairments interact with various barriers which may hinder that person's participation in society on an equal basis with others.
Some barriers are also a physical environment that is not accessible, attitudes of people towards disability and persons with disabilities, inaccessible information, no subtitle, not easy to read, no sign language, as well as institutional barriers.
A simple way of explaining disability is impairment plus barriers equals disability. Your long-term impairment is the permanent loss of your abilities such as your sight, etc. The barrier is the obstacle which is stopping you from participating on an equal basis with others, such as a flight of stairs. The two combined will cause your disability. This means you will need to remove barriers to ensure that active and full participation of persons with disabilities in society. We will now look at the meaning of barriers and different types of impairments. Barriers are the things that prevent movement or participation. Some barriers are a flight of steps, which may prove hard for persons with disabilities who use crutches or a wheelchair. Another can be a lack of sign language interpreters for a person who is deaf. Now let us look at the various types of impairment.
Long-term physical impairment. This is a condition that affects person's mobility.
Psychosocial disability refers to those who have Alzheimer's, depression, anxiety attack, or even trauma. This disability is acquired later on in life. To promote positive language and attitude, the term psychosocial is used instead of the word mental.
Visual impairment. This refers to someone who has completely lost their vision or is having trouble seeing things or has a low vision.
Deaf. This refers to someone who has a hearing loss as well as those who have lost their hearing to a certain degree, known as hard of hearing.
Other forms of impairments. This includes little people like myself, also those with autism, just to name a few.
Other forms of impairment also include Down syndrome, albinism, cerebral palsy.
Disability inclusion means understanding the relationship between the way people function and how they participate in society. It is making sure everybody has the same opportunities. Understanding disability is important if we are to ensure that the rights of all persons are realized and no one is left behind. This video has been made possible with the support of the Executive Office of the Secretary General and Pacific Disability Fund.